Live. Hey, she
Yes.
graduated.
Mm-hmm. Graduated and done. Yep.
You know what's funny, Joe, is I don't
Now she gets to
all
go spend the
these
summer and have fun somewhere else.
I don't remember having all these graduations when I was in school. Do you?
I was discussing that with people when we were there, and I didn't. We didn't do. I don't even think we did like a kindergarten graduation when I was a kid.
Mm-mm.
Wasn't kindergarten or wasn't like a fifth grade, wasn't going into junior high or whatever. None of that. But I stayed in elementary school till like the sixth grade. We didn't even switch till we switched, and then there wasn't all that graduation stuff. You know what I
mean? Mm-hmm. That's funny because, my son is in the elementary school, mm-hmm. and this is his last year in elementary school. So the school that he's in, they literally graduate from the school that he's in to a new school. Yes. Second grade to third grade. But now he's going to a new school. We've enrolled him in a new school.
A different school.
Mm-hmm, because we enrolled him into a different school. That school is actually, if he had started in that school, he could have started in that school and stayed in that school from kindergarten all the way through 8th.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's a lot smaller school. So it's K through 8. And then you go to a high school. That makes sense.
Because we enrolled him into a different school. But what's funny, and everybody hears my phone pick up. Sorry about that, y'all.
You're getting ready to hear mine do the same thing. Hey, everybody.
I was trying to get that done before we got live. Top of the afternoon, Josh, Kathy, Krypto Joe, Miss Pam, gotcha. So, it really is funny because I don't remember all these graduations. Like a friend of mine has a kindergartner and they're graduating from kindergarten to first grade. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You have to have a graduation.
They do the kindergarten thing because it's like now they're really starting school, I guess. At least that's cute. You know what I mean? Because they're a little bitty. But
okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess you're right.
I guess.
So, end of school is winding down. Thank you, Lord. Mm-hmm. And as we've been talking about, that is both a blessing and a curse all at the same time because now us dadpreneurs have to get mobile.
Yeah. Mobile. Well, I get a little break for a couple weeks.
Oh, well, yeah, you do. And that's, and praise God for that for you,
I know. I'm stoked.
That's a cool thing. I don't know about a break for us this year. We've had several people offer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so the grandparents are definitely wanting us to let him go stay with them for a couple of days or maybe even a week. But I got to tell you, I don't know if I trust the grandparents for a week.
Anything you teach them is going to be untaught.
Well, and the grandparents are moving to the beach tomorrow. Yeah. And so
did they find another spot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So,
same plan, but they got a spot that's available now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. So my heart goes like this, thinking, oh my God, my kid's going to be near the water with his grandparents. And, they're oblivious. Like,
yeah.
He could tear the house down. They wouldn't know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, Terry, me too. I had to go get in it. Now it's cloudy and overcast again already, but you saw those pictures of the flowers. So, I had a little bit of sun.
That was a nice sun.
Yeah, absolutely. Really was. Bro. I had to feel it on my skin for a minute. A little good old vitamin D never hurt nobody.
That's true. We've got that, like if you're at the pool and it's one of those days that you're like, it's kind of a crappy day at the pool because you got some sun, then some clouds, then some sun, then some clouds. So it gets all bright and you're like, woo, you're like, oh man.
What's ironic about those days though, right?
And then you're like, I sure could take a nap right now. It's that whole up and down. You're like, I'm thinking, well.
What's ironic about those days too, right?
What?
Those are the days you get burnt.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are. The overcast and like that.
The sun's in and out. You forget to put the sunblock on, right? No sunblock.
That's bad. Wait, you don't have any sun in California, Terry? That's rough.
Oh my goodness. I thought
I think it's raining all across the South right now, isn't it?
I thought California was sunny California always.
That's what it's called, isn't it? The Sunshine State?
The Sunshine State. That's what I thought.
Wait, yeah. What's Florida called?
Florida's the Sunshine
State. Florida's the Sunshine State. Gloria just looked at me like that was stupid. I didn't make her stay in her room today.
You didn't make her stay in her room today?
If you hear yelling in the background, don't be worried. It's my 10-year-old's cleaning her room and her mom's helping her.
It's on like Diddy Kong.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I was like, what? Why is there stuff in bags in her bed? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just saw she had suitcases under her bed. I thought she'd being organized. She had like suitcases and bags, like duffel bags, like under her bed, like all organized. They're full of stuff. They're full of clothes and toys, like dirty clothes.
Oh,
all kinds of stuff. Yeah, kids are kids. I don't know what to do about it.
Kids are kids.
Like we're buying.
Today we're going to talk about a few different things. Yesterday we were all trainy and real deep and concentrational and all that good stuff. And so today we're going to be a little bit more lighthearted, but there is something that I want to talk about. I posted on my Facebook a little while ago. So after this Zoom, everybody go to my Facebook and make your comment about this particular post. And I said, let's talk about how Instagram is the new reality TV, Facebook is the new talk show, and the podcast is the new radio. Now, that's pretty deep, if you ask me.
That's pretty close, man. It really is.
It's definitely shifting that way.
Yeah, I was looking to make a website.
Right.
And I went to like Wix, because you can build a real simple website there for nothing,
Right.
And you'll kind of move you through it to kind of figure out how you're doing it. And really, you're just designing a picture is all you're really doing. It's not difficult at all. And it's fun. And it's a good way to go learn how to do some stuff too. Everybody out there, go to Wix.com, build your little web page. It doesn't cost anything. Don't do the premium upgrade or anything. Just kind of learn how to work through this stuff. It can be really useful for you in other things, but there's a talk show category.
Really?
Yeah. Because I started building this one and then I got real busy one day and had to quit doing it. Or how it all works,
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. But it looked stupid, but it didn't really fit us, but it was
corny,
but it just didn't, I don't know. Yeah. We could figure something better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We'll do something else. But, it kind of makes you put stuff places, like templates that goes, put this here and put this here and put this here. But that's just the way the stuff's kind of designed, though. You know what I mean?
And there's probably a reason for putting everything in a certain spot. Who knows?
I guess. Sure. Whatever.
I'm guessing.
I was just trying to pick colors. I was like, I like this color and this color. They look good together. I was like, I can wear a shirt like this and Chris can wear a shirt like that. We'd be like, hey. We're taking the world over, buddy.
I know, right? So, my thought process on that is real simple. We're becoming more mobile on a daily basis. We're becoming more mobile. People are watching television less. They're on the go more than ever. Kids nowadays are watching television on mobile devices.
Yeah, on their
Kindles, iPads,
iPhone, or their whatever. Yeah.
I
know. It annoys me to death. I think I'm going to go ahead and, while Nixon's gone, I'm going to pull her TV out of her room because she's got a 32-inch TV, flat screen. And I'm just going to use it as a separate monitor. I'm going to run dual monitors because my computer will support it. So I'll just have two big old monitors here.
Cool.
Wait, where will I set my camera then?
I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. We may have to get a camera stand.
Yeah, I was looking at the different monitors. That's what I was doing. I was practicing. You're just seeing the side of my face. You can't tell what I'm doing if I do it over here.
Oh.
Well, then if I put a monitor over here and do the same thing, see, I got to have the camera in front of me.
So use a camera stand. You got a camera pod.
No, Nixon's taking it. Oh, so I go to film The Lion King last night, right? And Nixon's like, Dad, it needs batteries. I turn it on. I'm like, he doesn't need batteries. Whatever. I got about 10 minutes into it. I got to film the part of the play right up until the point that she got in the play. Just died. And like there were people around going, hey, can you send me a copy of that? Is there any way to do that? I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'll just load this SD card, put it in PDF file, boom, ship right to your email. No problems. I got this.
No problem.
You know, I was man of the hour for about 30 minutes.
You were master dad.
Yeah, I was like, they were like, man, you got it going on.
For 10 minutes.
You know, like, there's no
master dad.
Sorry, everybody. Why aren't you?
Good morning, Jason.
You don't want to take, you can take your camera, baby. You can. You don't need to be upset, sweetheart. Sorry.
So, you know, podcasts. Let's talk about podcasts for a minute.
Isn't that what we do? Or do we do like a?
We do more like a show.
A show? Well, what's a podcast really?
Podcast is it's basically you're going to like listen to a podcast on here.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like talk radio.
Okay.
So you don't really see anybody. But usually podcasters are they're who's a good example of a podcaster?
Like Joe Rogan's a podcaster, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I always see his stuff on YouTube. But I mean, I've never even, I'll be honest with you, I guess I've never listened to a podcast unless I've seen something on like YouTube or something. I mean, I know everything will pick them up, and I'm sure I have an app for it somewhere for them, but
right.
You know what I mean?
Well, on the iPhone, we actually have iPod.
Oh.
Yeah, it's under utilities or I don't know, production or something crazy. But yeah, we can get podcasts there. You know, Instagram. I have an Instagram account. I'm gonna show my age for a second.
I think I have
an Instagram account. Don't really know how to use it. Really do need to learn that, right? Hey, Albert. Hey, Jeremy. Sorry. So Instagram is where like the Kardashians are going to hang out now. So if you're a Kardashian wannabe, then you're an Instagram person. Okay. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So Jeremy, what do you think about that?
Hey. So
that was funny last night when I asked that question. I was asking about the presentation and about the new stuff that happened. And Jeremy's like, check with your upline. I was like,
check with your upline.
I am talking about like
you are my upline.
Yeah, I was like,
tell me.
I was like,
so oh God. So
that was just
Jeremy
funny.
Says that Instagram is easy to use. But you know why he thinks it's easy?
I'm talking to Chris. It's like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You know why Jeremy thinks Instagram is easy to use? It's because he's got, you're right, Jeremy. He's got the beautiful model daughter and then the son coming up right behind, and they're both techites. So if he doesn't know how to do something, all he's got to do is reach over and call his kids and say, come here, show me how to do this, you know? Yeah. So Facebook is the new talk show, and that's kind of where we're at. Like, you know, the Facebook Live, the Zoom into Facebook on Facebook Live, that's the new talk show. And that's basically what we've been doing. And I find it kind of funny. I was just thinking about all these different things, and I was looking at them, and I was trying to categorize them. And I was like, okay, this is replacing this, and this replaces this. And, you know, it really is true. If you look at the TV lately, right, you don't really see, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I closed my Zoom window. I don't know how I did that.
You're still here, though. You just closed it. You didn't close it. You just went on to something else.
There it is.
Go back and click or something. Yeah. Use another clicker spot.
Use another clicker spot. So I clicked on something. See, there I go with that age again, right?
Perfect.
So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, this has done this and this has done this. And then I'm looking at the TV and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I really haven't seen the Kardashians very much anymore. So they must be on the Instagram. So I go look. Sure enough, the Kardashian people are on the Instagram.
Well, they changed the I think they're done with all the shows now, I think, aren't they?
I don't know. I didn't follow.
I saw something about that on one of those shows I was watching.
I couldn't be bothered.
I mean, my daughter was watching. My daughter was watching. I wasn't watching.
Dude, it's funny because I never got the Kardashians to begin with. I never saw what everybody else saw. Meh, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then they just, it was brilliant though, because they would just produce another show and another show and another show. And the mama would say, oh, well, we're going to give this sister a show. We're going to give this sister a show. And let's give your daddy a show too, since he's going to transition, that'll be real cool, right? We'll just give him his own show too.
Did you see all the surgery that the little sister got though to look like Kim? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just, that's a bit much.
It is a bit much. I think, it's sad that they feel like that their looks are all they have to contribute in the world. But
it is.
It's kind of crazy.
That's really mean. I shouldn't say that.
It's kind of crazy because they really need to stand up and say, because really, a couple of them are really very good business minded.
Yeah.
But all people think about when they hear the name Kardashian is, them being in front of a camera and wearing the tightest dress they can get on and the brightest lipstick they can get on and the best spray tan they can find and, all that good stuff, right? Squirrels? Yeah, squirrels, Jeremy.
What's the new bright shiny thing? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I remember when Facebook first came out. Remember when everybody used to be on MySpace?
Yeah. Everybody jumped from MySpace.
It was actually, it was a family member, a cousin at the time. It was like, man, you need to be on, get on Facebook now. MySpace sucks. I'm like, what? Like, but I just got on this MySpace thing. But they were
figured out MySpace. They want me to go to Facebook.
So I didn't have anything to really do with computers that much. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, I got to put a picture of me on so everybody can see it. And I got to what? And of course, now I'm on this thing all the time, so you wouldn't think I'm like that. But I was like, no, I don't want anybody to know anything about me. You know what I mean? Right. Now I tell everybody my whole daily life all day long.
Every day.
Last night.
Yeah. Went and saw Lion King, 4th grade edition. Yeah. Today went to a graduation, 4th
grade Lion King.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. It was fun and all, but it's really a much more adult thing than you would think. Than you want, Like I can see the Broadway show would be great. You know what I mean? But you got 4th grade, 10-year-old, 8, 9, and 10-year-olds doing it. And it was just kind of I think they should have gave them something like more fun to do. You know what I mean? Or maybe made it more like a silly version of Cats or something. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. I mean, they had fun with it, but it's too deep, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Why am I critiquing a 4th grade play? Never mind.
Well, here's the thing, Joe, and you and I are a lot alike.
Bad, isn't it?
We're a lot alike this way, and I don't mind being this way, and if it offends other people, I'm sorry, they'll get over it. But here's the thing is, I want my kid to be a kid as long as possible. And I feel like society and school and then their little peer pressure thing going on, it's just pushing these kids to grow up. And like, my son is in a class of 22 kids, right? And his teacher will tell you real quick, my kid is one of the more innocent children.
Right.
And I don't take that as a derogatory comment. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Out of her whole class, second graders out of her whole class, she says she's got like 3, maybe 4, that be pushing it. Innocent kids, like really kids. And that's sad to me.
Well, it goes hand in hand with what you're saying. Like think when we were kids, we watched Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, it was G.I. Joe and stuff like that. Transformers, He-Man.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah. The Roadrunner.
The Flintstones. Roadrunner.
Looney Tunes. Bugs
Bunny.
Elmer Fudd. I thought I saw a rabbit. But no, that's the thought I saw a putty tat. That was Tweety Bird.
The other one was we're hunting rabbits.
Yeah.
We're hunting rabbits. But you know what?
Fucking rabbits.
Our kids don't. They don't.
Ooh, I gotta get a gun. I need a new prop.
They don't do that, right? They don't do
no,
that.
No, they're on. Well, it's like you said, everything's changed. Mm-hmm. So now they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on all this stuff, and trying to parent all that, it's pretty tough.
It is.
Know what I mean? 'Cause you're like,
my biggest challenge this year, Joe, was Minecraft. I don't know if you know about Minecraft or not.
I have a girl, so I have girls, so they're not real video gaming.
My kid's not playing Minecraft. It's out.
What is it? I know it's a video game, but
I don't really
like
know.
An video game. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, though, right?
And vampires and bad guys and all this other stuff. And I'm like, no, my kid has enough trouble, Richie Rich.
Like when we were kids, we were afraid of vampires and werewolves. Now they're like they're heroes.
Right.
Like, what the hell happened? Like, what? I won't watch scary movies. They give me bad dreams.
I'm not watching.
You know what I mean? I'm like, which works out good because Gloria's like, I don't want to watch a scary movie. I don't want to have bad dreams. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're grown ups. We don't want to see that craziness. You're like, no, man, life's rough enough.
Yeah.
But
life is terrible enough. We don't have to add that to it. So, but here's the thing. His class is more boys than girls. And so the boys, you mean you can't play Minecraft? Well, my mommy and my daddy let me play Minecraft, and I have Minecraft on my iPad. And he comes home and he's like, the first 6 weeks of school was hell. I was I'm not raising all those other kids. I'm raising you, and you're not playing it. I don't care. And then he goes to a friend's house, and a 5-year-old has got Minecraft. And I'm like, no, you're not playing it. No. And, then I have to tell the parents, hey, look, my kid doesn't play that. Sorry. But at the end of the day, it's really about letting them be kids, And I think that's really why I want to be as mobile as I can be this summer is because, I'm thinking.
You're still in your year first too with him.
Well, but I think, I really see this coming, Joe. Like 10 is going to be a completely different world. Like by 10, he's going to start really being more worldly.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well,
so I want to make sure that we do the kid stuff.
But you're going to have more of a comfort level also. You know what I mean? It'll be more, there's still got to be some guess work in there as to he's wondering how you're going to act in situations. You're kind of wondering how he's going to act in situations. Give it a couple more years and you'll know. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Or you're like, go outside and play on the tractor. It's not working.
Go somewhere.
Don't lay under it. Don't let it roll over you or something.
Don't lay under it.
Yeah, just don't do that. Yeah. If you get it started, mow the lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't hit the rose bushes or the fence.
Yeah, don't cut down the flowers.
Yeah, don't drive with the blade on the gravel and chip rock. Chip the windshields. When I was a little kid, I grew up in the country, like way back in the woods when I was a little kid, like BB gun age. And so I had, I grew up with guns and stuff,
right.
But right. I was trained with them, not, you know what I mean? So I'm a little kid with BB gun, and I put a target up on, we had a barn, like 10 barns, of course there was a barn, and Dad parked a truck in front of the barn, obviously. So I put a target up on the barn and I was target practicing all the time. Well, Dad's got a windshield got busted, from a BB hitting it. And he's like, why'd you shoot the truck? Blah, blah. I was like, I didn't. He's like, okay, that was first windshield. It happened again. He's like, he kind of came unglued on that one. And I was like, I wasn't. All I was doing was shooting the barn. And he's like, you idiot, it ricochets. I'm like, I'm 5. I don't know what a ricochet is.
What is ricochet exactly?
Now I know, but I learned what ricochet was.
You learned real quick.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But he was kind of like, well, he should have told me.
He should have told you.
But maybe I shouldn't have been taping a target up to a barn, but shooting it. What the hell? I wasn't just going to shoot it out where the bullet could go.
But the difference, Joe, when you and I were coming up, that metal was made out of something.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It hit and it ricocheted. Now it'd probably go through.
Oh, probably, yeah. But it was just like, I don't know.
The guns are more powerful, and
I knew not to shoot the window out of the cars. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? But I didn't know it ricocheted. I was just a little kid. I might have been right. 4. Who knows, man? I really was a real free little kid. I was probably 5.
So, we have to stay on task today because it's
you broke a sliding door with a slingshot.
All that.
Yeah, I got my slingshots taken away too. Did you have the good ones, like the ones that come back here?
Fit on the arm.
That's like a competition slingshot. Yeah, your parents get you like competition stuff like that when you're a little kid. Yeah. You're like, why? Like, why didn't you give me something that didn't work? Like, like their marbles in a slingshot. What was I supposed to do?
Their excuse was that one was built better. See.
Yeah,
they wanted it to last.
Yeah, exactly.
For $1 more,
I'm shocked I don't have it still. I mean, that was a nice one.
So here's the deal. We do a presentation at 3:00 on Tuesdays, as you all know, for Cryptogenics, and so we have to keep our lives short on Tuesday. So we want to invite everybody over to that. It's at kgxglobal.info, kgxglobal.info. Exactly. Jump on over there at 3:00 and find out.
Brand new presentation.
Yeah, and find out all about the Cryptogenics and the fork. I got forked, Joe.
Fork.
I got forked, Joe. I did. I really did. I got forked. So, most people don't realize that the fork happened. We're going to give you guys a presentation.
I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to.
It will only be the third one of the new presentation. It will only be the third one of the new presentation. If you haven't seen it, jump over here with us. Let's do that. We've got some more updates we want to talk about. The training and part of our back office is not working quite the way it should. And the reason
quizzes are coming.
Right. The reason for that is because our programmers are in the back office and they're updating the sites. So everybody that tries to log in that can't log in, please be patient. That will be corrected. They know all about it. Don't send them an email. I posted that in all of our group rooms this morning. Hopefully everybody saw it. Also, additionally, we'll be talking a little bit about our green rigs and our green mining facility. So you want to jump over there for that as well. And Joe, we've been talking about a lot of stuff, and we have not mentioned, I don't believe that we have, maybe we did. I don't believe we mentioned the instant debit card that people can pay with to get their education now.
I did yesterday.
Oh, that's right. You did. I'm sorry.
I remember we were telling Mafuz to use that, not to use Zeal. Just wait until it's up there. You know what I mean?
See, there you go again. That old brain. I'm going to have to get some.
That's why I wrote it down.
Or something in there. I don't know.
At least we remember this one. Didn't have to have Gloria look for it for 30 minutes.
Right. Well, there was a weekend in between that now.
Well, yeah, that's true. And we did write down exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Word for word.
It didn't make sense without the conversation.
Yeah. It was like, oh, man. Let's see. There was a glitch. Oh, it's kgxglobal.info. We did say that, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. kgxglobal.info. Also, remember, ladies and gentlemen, that we have those presentations Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Joe and I do Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have them on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Joe and I do the Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same web address for all of them. All of them.
I didn't get to yesterday. I was seeing the 4th grade Lion King.
Hey, it's okay, bro. No worries. We handled it. But here's what I want to say about these. They're really important. And the reason that they're so important is because every time you come, you learn a little bit more. The human brain has to hear something 7 times before it accepts it. 7 times before it accepts it. So it's real important that you show up, that you listen. And here's what else you need. I can't remember where I put them. So,
that's funny, Jeremy.
So the other thing is when you join any business, it doesn't matter what business it is. We're talking generically here. When you join a business, don't try to tell people all about it. Just put them in the hands of someone else who can do the heavy lifting for you, and then just follow up with them. And guess what you can do? Answer their questions. Okay. So let us do the hard work. You guys do the easy work, and it'll work out much better for you. Your teams will grow better. You'll build better relationships. And you'll also teach your new people that they don't have to know all this stuff, that they can just point their new people to us, and we'll do it for them. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that. Also, I want to proactively talk about events. If you're in any kind of business, any kind of network marketing business or direct sales business or MLM business or anything of that nature, any opportunity that you have to get in front of the real persons, okay? And I said persons, not people, the real persons that are involved, okay? The people that you talk to on the phone, the people that you see on the Zooms, the people that are giving your presentations, the people that own the company. If you can go and shake their hand, maybe eat something with them, have a cup of coffee, whatever, and you have that opportunity, it really changes the dynamic of your level of participation. And I say that because, you know, when I first got into this business 20 some years ago, it wasn't like it was today. We didn't have the internet. Okay. When I started with NSA, water filters and air filtration systems.
The water filter things that sit on the sink?
Yeah.
I remember those, man. My mom used to sell real estate back in the, 80s, 90s, 2000, you know what I mean? But yeah, like some of the model homes would come with the NSA setup.
Yep.
The thing said NSA, and I'll be damned.
The charcoal filters with the little boxes for the air.
Yeah, and then you had like the little thing on top, the round cylinder that had a little push the button and whatever. Yeah, I'll be darned.
And the funny thing about that was network marketing. We didn't even know it back then. Like, you know, us young bucks didn't know. All we were worried about was selling that system and getting paid. Okay.
Right.
And we did. Yeah. But the thing is that you went to an office every morning, right? You got your equipment.
Yeah.
You got training. You learned the people that were in the company. So you shook hands and you knew everybody. You know, and you could pick up the phone, not a mobile phone. Okay. But you could pick up the customer's phone and call your upline.
And they talk to the person and everything else. It's kind of the same way they did the Bissell vacuums.
Yeah.
No, Kirby vacuums.
And the Kirby vacuums. And the Rainbows and the Filter Queens. I sold them all.
Who would ever think somebody buy a $3,000 vacuum?
I sold them all, brother.
I know, but they financed them. You're like, what? Financing for a vacuum? It gets the dust mites out of my bed? And it says it's amazing. I never sold any of them. My brother did. So I knew the whole setup. You know what I mean? Like we had the cleanest carpet in the world.
I sold them. Rainbow was the first one to air vacuum and compress things in bags before it was ever the thing. And then all of a sudden these heavy duty Ziploc bags came out. In the new millennium. And
my grandma had a Rainbow that had a water filter in it.
Yeah. Everybody
it was like the first ever HEPA filter. They used water.
We've been doing that forever.
Pulled everything in and stuck it in water. It was like, hey, look at that. Yeah. Clean this carpet.
But the difference, Joe, is that back then we knew the people.
Yeah.
So now we're in a whole different world. So when I first got involved with the online world, I didn't realize the significance, the power behind going and shaking someone's hand, being able to say, I know that person, taking my picture with that person. Because back then it was pictures. You know, that was your validation back then.
Yeah, like, hey, I know.
You took a picture and you said, see, I met this person and we had dinner together.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, it adds credibility, it adds validity, it adds solidity to your business. So I recommend that anytime, especially since summer's coming up, make it a family vacation. If something's going on, make your way out there, meet the folks, spend a few extra days, play with the kids, do, all that family stuff. But go do that too, because it's going to make your business much better. I promise.
Yeah. See, I was going to make a big thing because, you know, we're going to see Gloria's family down in Florida, and they're about 2 hours south of Tampa. You know, I mean, we're going to go to Tampa and make a whole. We were going to stay an extra week or extra like 4 days or something like that. You know,
right.
I mean, other stuff came up and wasn't able to do it. You know, but it was like that's what we were going to do. You know what I mean? That was kind of the plan. You know, until the plan got rearranged on us. You know, but, you know, those things happen.
And we live and learn.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
We realize that as dadpreneurs, we probably know better than most people that if you plan something, something's going to go wrong, and if you just go with the flow, it usually works out a whole lot better.
Yeah. You know you're getting there when like you don't mind just sitting and waiting. You're like, oh, I'll wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Why you need to be there early? Just so I can get a good parking spot. I'm just going to sit here and wait. It'll be fine.
I'll just wait for somebody to move.
Are you taking your phone? I'm not even taking my phone. I'm just going to sit there and wait in silence and hope no one talks to me. Exactly. Not being rude, but just like.
So, all right, you guys and gals, do you have any idea of an approximate date for the launch in Vegas? Not yet, darling, not yet. There's some speculation, but we have no concrete dates yet. So, but I do know that there's going to be a Chicago event in
Chicago.
June 7th, 2018. June 7th, 2018. Okay. There are already 900 confirmed paid guests for this event. It is an all-day event. Kryptogenics is being featured as the education platform. So there'll be approximately 2 to 3 hours of nothing but Kryptogenics. This is an event that I believe Mr. Brandon Ivy is heading up. But I was told that we could put the word out, and if people were interested, they were more than welcome to come. I'm not sure what the tickets cost. I'll find out, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow on live. I'll find out what the tickets are and how many more they have available, because I'm sure that they got a room with a certain amount of seating. So, but that's pretty cool. So that's the next event that I know of. Then there's also an event going on in Nigeria that Mr. Steve-O is doing. And
Steve-O's doing the thing in Nigeria?
Yeah. And so I'll get the dates for that. So I'm keeping my ear to the ground for everybody. Just to make sure that we let people know where and when people are going to be out and about, because we definitely want to get people to those things. Not only do we want to get them there, but we want you guys to actually meet and greet. Okay. So 6/7/18 is the Chicago event. So we're going to hop off here. It's 1/4 till the hour. We've got to be on a presentation at 3 o'clock. We love each and every one of you guys. Remember the presentation times. Remember KGX loves you. And here's the one question I want to leave you guys with, and then I'm going to let Joe close us out. If not Kryptogenics for education, then I ask you, who? Have a good day, guys.
Love you guys. One more thing. Love y'all. Have fun.
Have fun. Love you,
everybody. Come check us out on the thing. I might mess it up real bad. It's the first one I've done. I haven't practiced it yet.
All right, guys.
We'll see.